James 的双语频道，双语读圣经6，诗篇14。James Bilingual Channel, a bilingual approach to reading the Bible, Psalm 14。愚顽人心里说，没有神，他们都是败坏，行了可憎的事，没有一个行善的。愚顽人，这是一首哀求诗，它将人类分作两种人，一是愚顽人，二是义人，又称为神的百姓。愚顽人是一个道德分类，而非智力分类。他们并非弱智低能，有些人甚至相当聪明，飞黄腾达。在圣经语汇中，愚顽人是否认神存在的人，他们并不知道神在管理世界，也不明白神在观察人类的一言一行。在诗篇中，愚顽人与恶人是同义字，意味着他们是为所欲为的人，他们是利益导向而非以基督为中心的人，即使他们行善，也是为了私利而非奉主名而做。Fools say in their hearts, there is no God. They are corrupt. They do abominable deeds. There is no one who does good. The lament depicts the world as consisting of two types of people, the fools and the righteous, also known as God's people. Fools is a moral category, not an intellectual one. They are not retarded or half-witted, and some of them can be very smart, going a long way up in the world. In the biblical term, a fool is a person who denies God's existence and is ignorant of divine governance of the world and attention to the words and deeds of mankind. Fools are synonymous with the wicked in the Psalms and indicate those who do what they think fit. They are profit-oriented but not Christ-centered. Even if they do good, they do so for the sake of their own personal gain, but not in the name of Christ. 耶和华从天上查看世人，要看有明慧的没有，有寻求神的没有。人人都偏离正道，一同变成污秽，没有行善的，连一个也没有。偏离正道，只远离神。愚顽人寻求神以外的事物，像是名利权位，甚至无所不用其极，为达目的不择手段。他们的善也是伪善，而非出于神的良善。第3节经文指出，恶遍满全地，以及人性的全然败坏。The Lord looks down from heaven on humankind to see if there are any who are wise, who seek after God. They have all gone astray. They are all alike perverse. There is no one who does good. No, not one. Go astray means that they distance themselves from God. Fools seek after things other than God himself, like fame, fortune, and power. There is no length to which they would not go, and the end justifies the means. Even their good is hypocrisy, because it is not from God's goodness. Verse 3 points out the universality of evil and the total depravity of human nature. 所有作恶的都是无知的吗？他们吞吃我的子民，好像吃饭一样，并不求告耶和华。无知指的是不认识神，所以他们并不求告主名，也不遵行神的律法。在一个完全败坏的世界里，世人奉行的是丛林法则，强者剥削欺压弱者，形成一个吃人吸血的社会，而这些不公不义是神所憎恶的。Have they no knowledge, all the evildoers who eat of my people as they eat bread, and do not call upon the Lord? No knowledge means no knowledge of God. Thus they do not call upon God, nor do they follow God's law. In a totally corrupt world, the sons of men go by the law of the jungle. The strong exploit and oppress the weak and give rise to a man-eating and blood-sucking society. All these injustices are an abomination to the Lord. 他们必大大震惊，因为神在义人的群体中，群体在其实是译本中译为 Genea， 意思是族类、种族。Genea 的字根是 gen 生，因此义人这个族类是从圣灵重生的，它也有一个世代的意思。例如在伊利亚德第一卷250行中 Todede diomengenea merapon anthropon ephiath， 他已经见过2个世代的人过世了。希腊文字根 gen 生是英文字汇中一个很重要的希腊文字根，形成的字有 generation 世代， generate 产生， gene 基因， gender 性别， general 一般的， genius 天才， ingenious 聪明的， ingenuous 天真无邪的， engender 生出， degenerate 堕落等字。There they shall be in great terror, for God is with the company of the righteous. Company. The company is rendered as Genea, meaning tribe or race. The base of Genea is gen, birth. Thus the righteous receive the rebirth from the Holy Spirit. It has another meaning of generation. For example, in Iliad, Book 1, line 250. Todede diomengenea, merapon anthropon ephiath. 2 generations of mortal men had he before now seen pass away. The Greek word base, gen, birth, is a very important Greek base in the English vocabulary. Quite a few words were formed by the base. Generation, generate, gene, gender, general, genius, ingenious, ingenuous, engender, and degenerate. 你们要使困苦人的计划失败，但耶和华是他的避难所。避难所象征神的保护与看顾。神保护义人和困苦人，挫败愚顽人的奸计，并且让愚顽人心生恐惧。义人最牢不可破的保护就是神的同在，神要如大小盾牌围绕在义人的身边。You will confound the plans of the poor, but the Lord is their refuge. Refuge is a symbol of divine protection and overwatch. God protects the righteous, frustrating the evil plans of the fools, striking terror in their hearts. God's presence is the most impregnable protection of the righteous. God will surround them like shields and bucklers. 但愿以色列的救恩从西安而出，耶和华给他子民带来复兴的时候，雅各要快乐，以色列要欢喜。救恩属乎耶和华，诗篇3章18节。以色列或雅各就是指第5节中由圣灵重生的义人的群体，西安则是神在地上的居所。神是信实的，不会丢弃或弃他的子民于不顾。宇宙间善恶的斗争持续不断，没有人能置身事外。在这人欲横流的堕落世界中，欺压与剥削随处可见，霸凌与强暴是常态而非例外。我们必须选择站在神这边，还是站在魔鬼那边，而选择的后果将是永恒的。好了，今天视频就到这里， 如果你喜欢我的节目，请按赞、分享、订阅并开启小铃铛。我们下次见了。Oh, that salvation for Israel will come out of Zion. When the Lord restores the fortunes of his people, let Jacob rejoice, let Israel be glad. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Israel, or Jacob, refers to the company of the righteous, who receive the rebirth from the Holy Spirit. And Zion is God's dwelling place on earth. God is faithful, and he will never abandon or cast off his people. The cosmic battle between good and evil keeps raging, and no one can stay completely out of it. In this fallen world, where people are abandoned to their passions, oppression and exploitation are everywhere to be seen, and bullying and violence are the norm, not an exception. We have to decide which side to take, either on God's side or on the side of Satan, and we have to suffer the consequences of our choice in eternity. Alright, so much for today's video. If you like my program, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and start up the bell. See you next time.